I thought last year we were extremely talented league, and I think this year is really going to be fun to watch. It's just, I think, again, it's the quality of the student athletes that are being recruited to the Missouri Valley.
Well, it's been interesting because we've lost some great coaches, that may move on, but we've replaced it with great talent and some really good coaches. So it's always been, you never know whether you're happy to see someone go or not. And just when you think you do that, you get someone that's really talented a really tough recruiter, and they're doing great things. So from top to bottom, our league is phenomenal.
This shows that the sky's the limit. I mean, it's possible to do that wherever you are. And, it doesn't really matter what league you're in or how big your school is. If you have the right chemistry and bring the right talent and you have the right coaching, I think you can get there.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of crazy because during the run, everybody watches like March Madness, whether you're playing in it or people watch games. So we were in the tournament as well, but, just watching, I always root for, kind of the underdog. So when Missouri State was making their run, I was watching all their games, DePaul, Iowa State, Stanford, and I was like, wow, I was really, just the resilience in those kids and the determination, I was really impressed by that. And it was funny because I didn't realize like within a month I was going to be there, but it was just cool watching, there was no fear, just the pride that they showed and, all those little intangibles, and to actually end up in a place with those kind of kids, I just thought it was a blessing.
I mean, just in 2 years, top to bottom, it's so much more competitive. And I think we're finally getting back on that national scene where we're having a lot of respect. When people mention the Valley, it's just not a one-horse league. There's some really good basketball being played, and I know it's just going to get better this year.
Because we do have great teams. We get to conference play, and on any given night, anybody can do anything, and we kind of beat each other up, and that's common in conferences and in leagues. But the way that we're starting to really look in the non-conference, to me, is really important because we're playing against some of the best teams in the country, and we need to all be doing that because that's a big deal, and our teams are very good.
I think this league has the ability moving forward to be a multi-bid league year in and year out. I mean, the level of basketball is very high. Obviously, our top teams are really, really good, and I think that some of the teams that have been in the middle of the pack and on the lower end are getting better.
Watching spots 4 through 7 really take a leap with younger first-year head coaches, I think, or first-time head coaches. That's been really encouraging.
This year I think is going to be very exciting. Obviously, you have Missouri State and what they did last year, what Drake's done in the last 3 years. So I think that definitely we're hitting the league is hitting its stride, and I think there are much brighter days ahead.
It's going to be a grind day in and day out. Just the competition. Honestly, the league will be the best it's been in my 13 years, and I'm extremely excited because you have to prepare every single night.